really warm welcome to Ask Anne this evening, this Monday evening. I know I wasn't with you last week, but I'm so excited for tonight. Lots of questions. Now, if you've just come across this and you want to know all about it, what is this? I'm Anne Scholes. I'm a psychic medium, and this is Ask Anne in conjunction with asktheanswer.com. The website is up there. If you want to pose a question to me and find out about a relationship, about your work, about family, about what's in store for you, or just guidance, then follow the instructions on screen. You simply text Anne with an E and your name with your question to 077 00152500. It's as easy as that. So if you're joining us here on YouTube, great stuff. Send me your question and we'll try and get it on the show. Obviously, we've been away a week, so there's quite a lot of questions. But get involved. If you know somebody who might be interested in this kind of thing, why don't you share it to them as well? That would be great. So this week, we have got all our usual suspects. We've got the lovely Sarah, who is hosting, and Sarah does the psychic chat, so many of you will already know her. And we've got Sarah and John hosting a Valentine's special. Oh, love. When's love coming in? Is this my true love? When is he coming back? Why did he do what he did? Etc., etc. You know the questions. And why don't you pose your questions to Psychic Chat, John and Sarah, for Valentine's Day, if you're feeling a little bit sort of, what's going on with my love life? I ask that question all the time. Anyway, tonight we've got Ellie's first text up tonight. Now she's come in the premium text. So what is premium? If you go to asktheanswer.com, you will be then, a little thing will pop up and say Purple Hearts, make yourself a member. It's absolutely free, okay? So just fill the details in and you can pose a question through the Purple Hearts page. Now, if you want it answering quickly, if you want to jump the queue, for £3, you can go the premium route and it will jump over everybody else's questions and it will come to the top of the page and it'll be more or less next on my list. So why not you be a bit savvy and jump the queue with the premium texting. So I can see some of you coming on. We've got Ellie, like I said, who's coming on the premium. So we're going to look at Ellie tonight, first off. And she says, I've got a supervision at work to see how I was doing. Thought feedback was unfair. Am I being overlooked? Right. Well, first of all, you get an extra card and a little bit of extra time when you come on the premium route. So let's have a look and see with an oracle card as to... Right, okay, lovely card to get. This is the Perseverance card. This is the Cactus. Now, the Cactus can be quite prickly, and I feel in your instance, this is a little bit of a prickly situation. It's hard to, when you're being reviewed, it's hard to sort of be able to say really how you feel. Persevere with this. Don't give up, okay? Just keep your head down and keep going because perseverance will win through. And that's the card you've got, the Cactus. So let's have a look in the cards and see if there's a little bit more detail for you coming out around your work situation. So, work. As I was looking at that, it felt to me like there's going to be some changes. What Spirit said to me was they're not ready for you yet. So if you think you need to be moving on, or they just seem to be keeping people in their place because there seems to be some kind of changes coming in. Now, I've got the Death card and the Page of Wands. To me, that is a sense of some news coming in around changes around your work. There we go. We have the Knight of Cups. To me, that's an offer. So I feel that if you can just, there you go, victory, overcoming the challenge. Sometimes, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes with jobs and things like that. And it's nice to have a little bit of extra insight. And I feel that if you can just hold on, keep your head down, do what they're asking you to do, you will find that there will be some changes. I feel, I'm just going to have a look and see. I'm hearing April from my spirit guides because look, there's a new position coming, right? So the guidance that you're being given tonight is to try not to get too overwrought about it and just stay calm. There are changes afoot and a new position for you, okay? Lots of love and thanks for your question. Right, okay, next up is, let me just clear my screen for this one. There we go. So the next one, and I apologise if I have pronounced this wrong, is, I don't know if it's Chinese, I'll say Hui Shi. So I apologise now if I've not said it right. And she's asking, hi Anne, has he healed from the past love and childhood trauma and realised how special I am to him now? Thank you. Has he healed? Right, once again, let's give you a special oracle card. Okay, you've got the card of beauty, okay? This is what is lacking in himself. He doesn't see the beauty in himself, how lovely he is, and that's where we've got to go to be healed. So I feel that it's coming. He is getting there, but he's not quite there yet. And maybe you could talk to him more about, how it's the essence of him. It's what he stands for, that kind of thing. Because we all know that we can't sit in that healing situation for long. Yes, we can get over something and slowly move forward, but I feel as if he undervalues himself. And a way of getting him out of that is to talk about how important he is to people around him. I'm going to have a look at the cards to see what it says. And does he realise how special? He thinks you're beautiful, for sure. So let's have a look and see. And see, he's still at a crossroads, but he's still trying to make his mind up which way to go, okay? But he's not far off it. He's not far off making that decision. Everything in moderation. Take your time, patience. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. Does he know how special you are? You couldn't get a nicer card. The Star card is all about hope and renewal. Again, you've got beauty. It's about moving forward. Hold on to your dreams. And the Lovers, followed swiftly by the Lovers. So this is all about union, soulmate connections, karmic connections. So he's not, he knows you're special. He certainly knows you're special. But what I would say here is, again, it's about talking to him. You can't heal that for him. He has to heal it himself. But one of the aspects of this is about how he sees himself, and to very slowly highlight his great attributes, so that would be the way forward with him. So yeah, a little bit longer to go yet, but not too long. Maximum 4 months. Okay, thank you for your question. Right, so let's have a look and see who else is here. And like I say, I'm just answering some of the premium ones first. We have Ellie again. So she sent 2 in. Bless you, Ellie. She says, how long do you see my current job being stable for when I do leave? Will it be my choice, or will it be my employers want to let me go? Appreciate your honesty. Well, in the first text, we already saw a job, didn't we? And we had perseverance. So I'm going to pull another oracle card for you. Oh, look at that. Love card. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. That's what that reminds me of. There's love here for you. So let's have a look and see about the job. Are they going to let you go, or are you going to leave? Are they going to let you go? Or are you going to leave? Right, okay. Got a little bit of you've got an important decision coming in around this, because I feel where you are at the moment, there is a balance. You are frustrated, but it's showing success, right? Which is what I talked about before, with a celebration where you're giving yourself a pat on the back, right? So they're not letting you go from what I can see in the next few months, right? Now, as far as will you leave, I feel that you will be offered something, because I have a new job here. And it's a little bit like buses, isn't it? They're nothing for ages, nothing goes right. And then all of a sudden everything goes right and you're left with a dilemma or a choice to make. I do feel that you just need to hold on a little bit longer. Don't jump too quick. But I don't have a break in your employment. So what I would say to you is try and be a little bit patient. Try and read the room a little bit more, okay? And feel that you will be all right, okay? So let's wait and see what happens with that. Thanks very much for sending in your premium question. Right, okay, so have we got any questions here on YouTube? Oops, put somebody in now that I've done those. Right, Sarah says, Lisa Dean says, hi Lisa, anything for me please? Okay, let's have a look and see what we've got. Anything for you, Lisa? Nice when you keep it open. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Oh, love this card. I love the hues of purple and midnight blue and the moon that glows. It talks about shadows, the bits that we can't see. So what I would say to you, it's a little bit like there is a pathway lit for you. And I feel it's really important for you to follow the path, right? It's the moonlight, as we know, shines on the sea. And so therefore you don't see what's in the shadows. And you've got the foxglove at the side, which is saying, stick to the light, stick to what you know, stick to the truth, follow that, because we don't want you wandering off into a distraction that might lead you in the wrong direction. So I feel that if you can just be quite focused on what is true to you, what is my feeling. This is very much about your inner emotions, how you've been feeling. You can be feeling a little bit in a turmoil at the moment, but be strong and believe in who you are and just follow your intuition. By the way, you are quite intuitive yourself and perceptive. So listen to it, Lisa. Listen to it. Hope you enjoyed your reading. Right, okay. Let's have a look and see. Then she's put, yes, I am. I'm assuming that's to the intuitive. Follow it. Just surrender yourself and follow it, okay? Right, okay. She says, I will do. Thanks. You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, so if you want to ask a question, you can also come through. Text Anne with your name and your question to 077 00 152500. And we have got Stephanie Lewis. Good evening, Stephanie. Let's have a look and see what we've got for you. Anything for me, she says. Let's have a look, Stephanie. Let's pull you a card. Oh, Stephanie, this is interesting. You've got the card of gossip. So who's doing all this gossiping around you? This is the Venus flytrap. And of course, the Venus flytrap stays open until something lands and then it snaps up its prey. It's asking you to be careful about being drawn into any kind of gossip, any kind of drama, yeah? Because you could get trapped into it and sucked in, yeah? So stand back, don't pass comment. If it's not involving you, step back. Yeah, we can listen to things and just smile, but don't get so involved in any of the gossip, because at the moment it's not good for you. You might find that you end up in the middle of the gossip, and that's not what you want, is it? So you're probably aware of it going on around you. Don't contribute too much to it, right? Step away from it. Okay, thanks, Stephanie. I hope that makes sense to you. So we have, Kat. Hello, Kat. How are you? Hi, Natalie. Okay, so Sarah's going to put questions up on here because she's seen them quicker than me, because I do have another page here with some questions on. So let's have a look and see. There we go. Natalie done. Anything for me, please, Natalie done. Right. Let's have a look, Natalie. Let's have a look. Anything for you. Look at that. We've got the nature card. Natalie, the feeling is you're a bit rushed. The feeling I get is you're a bit rushed and a bit sort of got to do this, got to do that, never sit still. They're asking you to take a walk in nature. Now, as we know, nature's very good for healing. The green colour is the healing energy, and also grounding. And what we mean by that is it keeps our thoughts real. It keeps it in a realistic perspective, because sometimes the mind can whir around and we can whiz off and, be on another plane, and we're way out from where we should be. So they're asking you for the moment to calm and have some time in nature. We're coming into spring, so we should be starting to see, we might have in some place, depends where you live and the temperature, snowdrops and daffodils will be here soon, and they're very uplifting. So take a walk in nature, yeah, and get some calm time for yourself. All right, hope that makes sense. Right, okay, let me have another look. I've got another question here, which is, which says, there's no name. Hi, Anne, is there any significant changes happening in my current job that I need to be aware of? I've got no name and I've got no date of birth. If you're going to text in, if you could send me a date of birth and I can go off your star sign, or a name, it just gives me a bit more energy to go with. So let's have a look and see. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Any significant changes with your job? Oh, interesting. There's a new job here. Look at this coming out. Love this. There's a new energy. So there's either a new promotion or a new job. If you are actively going out looking for a new job, there's a new job. If you are not, then there's a promotion. The reason why I say that, there's recognition here as well. You couldn't get two better cards. And this man is riding high and everybody around is applauding. He's got the little winner's wreath on his stick there. And so everybody's going, well, job well done, job well done. You've been a bit fed up. You've been a bit frustrated with things. You've been trying to find the balance as well. This next card out, celebration, right? So I would say there's a good celebration here and a pat on the back for you. So enjoy and feel fine. You've got good news coming around you where that's concerned. Right, don't forget, I am actually logging on. I log on. Once I finish this, give me a couple of minutes, then I'll log into the system and I will be available for your readings on pin number 500345 around about 8:05. So you will be able to talk to me on a one-on-one if you wish. Right. Oh, look. The gorgeous, we do laugh about this because it's not Catriona, it's Kath, and I can't say it now. Kathleen, and we laugh, it's a standing joke. So I call her Kat, because for some reason the spelling throws my brain and I can never pronounce the name right. So we'll call you Kat. She's put Kat here. Can you pull me a card? Of course I can, darling. Of course I can. Let's have a look what we've got for you. Lovely to see you on here. Is this your first time on here, Kat? Let's have a look and see. Oh, you've got nature too. Look at that. So things being a little bit hectic with you, Kat. I'll pull you another one because we've just done nature. So taking some time out, right, to Katrina. There you are. Okay. It's our joke. It is funny. I've never experienced that before. Anyway, so the nature is about you going out and making sure you can feel that fresh air, breathe it in, and just enjoy nature. Now, earlier I was saying we're coming up to daffodils, but I pulled you another card. We've got the daffodils. So the daffodils are about expression. If you look on the card, those are lips and there's musical notes coming out. So singing. So maybe do a little bit of singing or listening to music while you are walking in nature. And here are the daffodils. It's all about expression. Is there a situation around you that you need to be saying more? Do you feel you're not being listened to? This is what brings the question in with the voice. It's all about the throat chakra and being able to release what you need to say. There may be something from a while ago that you've not been able to say and you feel you still need to say it. Well, the energy is here through the throat chakra for you. So enjoy. Thank you, Kat. Right, okay, so we've got Catherine Edwards-John. Good evening, Catherine Edwards-John. And she says, anything for me, please? Well, let's have a look in the cards, shall we? Just pull a nice oracle card for you. Is there anything? What do we want you to know? It's interesting that because you've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And Catherine, you need to persevere. Don't give up on your goals, okay? There's something that's just eluding you, and there might have been a few little setbacks here and there, but this is saying keep going, keep striving for your dream, keep going for what it is you want, because you will win through, okay? You've got the energy and the tenacity to be successful. Keep going, okay? And that's your message. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so let me just take one off my board here, because I've got quite a few on here, because you can send them in for before the show, so they're there when I get here. This is Dawn, and Dawn says, how does Mark truly feel about me? Let's have a look and see. Oh, I've got my love cards, special love cards. How does Mark truly feel about you? Can he shoot himself in the foot? Do you understand what I mean by that, Dawn? Because this is a sense of he could be so much happier, but for some reason he gets in his own way, right? About things. I'm just going to look in the tarot. Is it love? It's almost like I want to fall in love with you, but then I pull myself back. That's the feeling I get. You've certainly put down the friendship, okay? Now, that is the best foundation for a relationship, to be good friends. But like I say, it comes with the Five of Swords then he worries. He's had some kind of past heartache that holds him back. I haven't got his star sign or anything, so I can't kind of pin him down on here. On the surface, he's very strong, okay, and he's doing things, but underneath he's quite traditional. But then he can be quite detached. This is probably what I'm picking up, this feeling of stepping back. Does he love you? You know what? It's really hard to tell, isn't it? And I feel you wonder at times. I know you've tried to sort of get it out of him, but he's not going anywhere. He's not going to go away from you. He's going to stick with you because he knows that from what I've got here is that you are someone he wants to stick with and through for the future. So I don't feel he's going anywhere. He just needs to let go of what's happened to him in the past. Yeah? So let me just move that off my screen until we get the next one. Right, okay. I thought I'd put my phone on silence, but let me just put that on airplane mode. There we go. So let's have a look and see. This is from Serenity Hills 8888. Nice. Hi, Serenity. She says, hello, everyone. My first time on live. And this is exciting. It is exciting. I'm excited. Welcome. Let's hope you come back. We're here most Mondays at 7 p.m. till 8. If you have a chance to pull an angel card, I would love that. Thank you very much. Well, I do work with angels as well. So I've got them here. Let's pull you an angel card. Let's have a look and see what messages the angels want to give you tonight. Oh, are you a healer, Serenity? Do you heal? Or do you need healing? I call this my Reiki rainbow because it's all the colours of the spectrum. And this comes over the angel's wings. So you're either a healer or you need healing. But this is really, really significant. You've also got the word study. So what they're asking you to do here is to take a closer look at things. It doesn't mean to say you need to sign up for a course, but you may be doing some research yourself or furthering your own wisdom and knowledge for moving forward. And I feel that they're just asking you, if there's something you're doing at the moment, do a bit more of your own background checks, yeah? Research it a little bit more. But certainly, we've got the healing element here for you. So this is your angel card for tonight, okay? Lots of love. And hopefully you'll come back again. Let me know if that made sense to you, yeah? Right, okay, I'm just going to flick over to my other list of questions. We have SJ. Good evening, SJ. And she says, hi, Anne. Is Neil thinking about me? Will anything develop? Right, Neil. If you could put his star sign in, that would be good, or his date of birth. Who is thinking about you? Is he thinking about you? Oh, there he is. Certainly is. Certainly is. Look at that. Nice thoughts. Really nice thoughts. There's a when I say consultation, it's like needing to talk to you. I think he misses the conversations that he brought. He's a bit sort of, there you are beside him. Let me just see. And there he is offering something up to you. So he may be stepping forward to tell you more. Oh, nice, the lovers. So it looks to me like he's stepping forward to offer up more of his emotions towards you. And there's some kind of meetup or coming together here with this. So I think he's doing more than thinking of it, if I'm honest. So thank you for sending your question in. Right, okay. So Serenity Hill says, yes, I'm a miler and I do Reiki. But I have never finished the course period. Ah, there we go. What can I say? Takes one to know one, as they say. Well, maybe one day you will. Maybe you need to go back and research it. I don't know if you mean, I'm not familiar with the word miler, but I don't know if it should have been healer. But maybe your angels are asking you to do some angelic Reiki. Maybe have another look at it. Maybe this time around it'll be more for you. Right, okay, so we've got Olga Lynham. Hello, good evening, Olga. Thank you for joining us. How are you? She's put, hi, anything, please. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Don't forget, you can send your questions in on the number if you're watching, which should come through to me on here. Olga, what message have we got for Olga? It's all about the home and where the heart is. There we go. This is the apple tree. And one, it talks about spirit, okay, the spirit of loved ones that have been around us. Also about the heart. Are you a home bird, Olga? You've got really good roots here, and there's a lot of love around you. And sometimes we wonder if we do the right thing, don't we? As far as family and that is concerned. But this is saying concentrate on the home issues that are around you. There's a lot of love here, and through that you can persevere and win over. So yeah, and I have to give you an apple in the meantime. Lots of love. Do you like apples? Let me know. Right, okay, let me just we've got Lynn Anderson. Hi Lynn, how are you tonight? Thank you for being there. She says, would love a reading if drawn to me. Thanks. Let's have a look and see, shall we? Pull you a card. Right. So, Lynn, we have a busy Lizzie. But we've also got the traffic lights with this, and we're on amber. So what it's saying to you, Lynn, for as busy as you are rushing around doing this, they're actually saying we need to just not stop. It's not on red. It's not stop. It's just slow down. Just slow down a little bit and take your time and take in things around you. It's that appreciation, isn't it, that they're saying here. Just keep a nice steady momentum. So don't run at it, don't not do it, just slowly take your time, everything in moderation, and then you'll become even busier again. But for some reason at the moment, you've just got to stop and you've got to look. Are you listening to people talking to you? Are you hearing what they're saying? Yeah? Or are you just an automatic pilot? Let me know if that makes sense. Thank you, Lynn. Right. I do have, having said that, I do have a text from Lynn. I don't know if it's the same Lynn here. I don't know if you've sent one in. Or obviously it could be a different Lynn. It says, I would love to know if I ever will move to the place I'd love to, and will my life work out the way I want it to if I stop doubting myself? Thanks. Oh, bless you. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. Life never works out the way we plan it. If you can go with the flow and take every opportunity that the universe throws at you, then you will get to where you need to be. So, will you ever move to the place you'd love to? Will you ever? The answer is yes. However, you're either letting other people talk you out of it, listening to other people's opinions. And I've got quite a lot of confusion around this. So it's sort of confusing you. Sometimes you have to move forward and just stay focused on your goal, okay? If it feels right, your hand on your heart, does that feel right? Then yes, you have to do it, okay? Because it's a journey, it's experience. It's not the end result, it's the journey. And for some reason, what I feel like it's very important about the journey. Will it work out? I think if you can just get that confidence, surrender it to the universe and ask the universe to bring it in and say, okay, put me where you want. I always say, put me where you want me to be and I'll just go. And they've never let me down yet. So maybe you just have to step back and surrender it for it to come in. Okay. Thanks a lot. Right. Okay. Let's just clear that off my board. Just remember, we have all our usuals. We've got Robert Leon tomorrow with his Angel Hour at 7. We have Wednesday night Valentine's special psychic chat with the lovely John and Sarah. So they'll be able to look at your questions. And then we have John, who does messages from the other side, 9 o'clock Sunday night. So if you go to the website, asktheanswer.com, you'll be able to see all the live events that are coming up. So you can be here and then you make sure you don't miss anything. So go to the website and you'll be able to see. Right, I don't know where time's going. We're at what, 9:20 to 8? We've got 20 minutes left. Wow. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. Katie's up next, and Katie says, will I get the job? Have interview this week, thanks. Short and sweet. Will you get the job? A lot about work, a lot about work and insecurity there. Let's have a look and see, Katie. Let's have a look at the interview. Well, that's positive. Right, will you get the job? Right, okay, so what I'm feeling with this is that make sure you've done all the research and homework you need to have done. Make sure you know your stuff before you go into the interview. And the reason why I say that is because you're feeling quite emotional in this interview, as if you're getting a little bit upset with yourself and you feel a little bit trapped in a corner, okay? As if to say, I don't know the answer to that because I've got nervous and I can't. So there's a need here to have done so you can round things off. It will be good experience for you. There is a renewal coming in. I'm not sure that this is the right job for you. Spirit's saying to me, don't be disappointed if you don't get it, right? Because there will be something else even better suited to you. But just to make sure on the interview that you have done your homework, okay? Because it feels like you're sort of getting all panicky here, as if, I don't know that, I didn't know that, that kind of thing, which might throw you a little bit, all right? Lots of love and thanks for your question. Right, let's have a look and see. Our journeys, when we try things, we always want to be successful, don't we? But you know what? It's the mistakes we make that make us stronger. It makes us learn. It makes us, really move ourselves forward. Yeah. Right. Okay. Who have we got next? We've got Margie. Hello, Margie. How are you? She put, hi, Anne. Why did I feel something leave my body and come back in my body? And I tried and struggled to open my eyes. What does it mean? Let me just link into this. Okay. Right, Maggie. There was an emotion leaving your body. This is an emotion, yeah? So it was almost like, I'm going to let go. I'm going to let go of this emotion and release it, yeah? But as soon as you let go, it was like I've tensed up and I've brought it back in again. So there was a feeling here of, but it feels comfortable. It feels comfortable being in this situation. So it needed to be it needed to go and be gone for good, yeah? Because it was part of healing. And what I do feel is that your guides and healers were trying to give you some healing while you were sleeping. But then all of a sudden you kind of shook back into, no, I've got to keep this emotion because then not that you feel better. It's just that it's like an attachment to the emotion, the upset that you've been through. And it's almost like it's like feeling guilt. It's not quite guilt, but if you can understand what I mean, we need to release that heavy emotion that's still stuck. And I do feel that's what your guys was trying to do. It was scary. Yeah, all you were doing were releasing. You weren't going anywhere. I don't think you were going to, go over to the side. It wasn't that. They were just trying to get you to release that very deep-rooted upset that you have, okay? So let me pull you a card for... We've got here. We've got the passion card. Look at that. Now, I'm not talking about passion, but I'm talking about your passion, your energy, your emotions, yeah? And the thing is with this, it's also in the purple, which is also for me is a little bit like the grieving process. So we need to release that, yeah? You just have to stop worrying. Your dad will always be around you, yeah? And just feel that you are blessed that you had to spend time with him, all right? Lots of love. Thanks for your question. Right, we have another question here, and it says, my name is Donna. Will I get a job soon? Another job. Lots of job questions. So let's have a look and see. Will I get a job soon, Donna? Right, let's have a look and see. Will Donna get a job soon? Donna, it feels like you've been a little bit down in the dumps with this, emotionally feeling quite drained. You do have a celebration coming in and giving yourself a pat on the back. Let me just have a look. There is something where you were thinking about, if you work in are you in like an administration or legally type place or deal with contracts, that kind of thing? Because that's what I've got. If you don't, that might be what's coming in. I do have you working long hours. And there we go. Balance and harmony and signing some more, could be a job contract. So I do feel, yes. Just going to ask how long. I've got within the next 2 months. I know could be a while, just not quite just yet, but I feel you will. So put all your energy into getting your CV dusted down and out there, because the opportunity for you to move this year is there with your work, all right? So, great stuff. That's Donna. Let me put that over there. Oh, I've got some feedback there. Nat says, hi, Anne, you were right about my daughter changing football team. Well, if you can imagine, I can't remember all the questions you asked me. So I'm really pleased that as long as she's happy, that's the main thing, yeah? Mark says, hi, Anne, when will Mel... All right, Sarah's going to put the questions through. Donna Marie, you're watching. Donna, I've just done you a question, haven't I? Thank you very much. You're welcome, Donna. You take good care. Right, okay, so let me just have a little Swig on my drink. So just for those of you new on here, in conjunction with asktheanswer.com, that's where I work. I will be logging in just after 8. And if you want a full reading, you can on there. My PIN number is 500345. And we can have a more in-depth. If you're talking about a relationship or somebody who you're thinking about, all I need is their date of birth or their star sign. I don't need a name. The name doesn't do it for me. Just the date of birth or the star sign. And I can go into their energy through you. That's how I link in and really dig deep and find out what exactly he's thinking and what's going on. Again, there's been lots of questions about jobs this evening. Maybe you're thinking of changing your job, or you want to know what the chances are for your promotion, that kind of thing. What is the best way to be guided to changing your circumstances or your situation? So I will be available after 8. I'm not here next Monday. I am actually going to Scotland to scatter my mum's ashes. It's been a while since she's passed, but we're going to, as a family, we've been waiting for my brother to come home from Canada. So I won't be here next week. So, yes, I shall be up there having a little bit of black pudding and square sausage. Love it. So let's have a look and see if we've got any more questions. Let me just refresh. Right, we've cleared there. We're doing good. Right, okay, let's have a look and see. Natalie says, hi Anne, will my other daughter stick with dancing or will she do something else? Let's have a look and see. Will she stick with dancing? What star sign is she, Natalie? So I can single them up. I've just read that. Wrap up with Myra. Hi, Myra. Wrap up well when you come to Scotland. It's cold. Hey, it's quite cold here in the northwest, I can tell you. I've got about 5 hoodies, a big long coat and some walking boots. So I will wrap up. Thank you. Right. Will my other daughter stick with the dancing? I do feel there will be something else comes in to challenge it. Yeah, there's something else coming in to challenge the dancing. But I feel she will stick with the dancing. But that's good because she needs to try other things to know that this is her passion. So all she's doing is trying to make her mind up what her, she's born 21st of December. Thank you, Sarah. 21st of December. So she's right on the cusp, isn't she? Capricorn. And there she is. And if she sticks with the dancing, she will be very successful. Do you know what I saw? Do you know what I saw when I looked at that? Irish dancing. So does she do the Irish dancing? That could be tap or the Irish dancing is what I've got to say. But I feel as if something else will come in and she'll have to make a decision as to which way she's going with it. So, yeah, I think she will. She can just stick with it. She will be very, very good at it. Let me know if she does Irish dancing. Maybe it's just something that they're going to try and do. Right. Ballet and tap. Right. Okay. Tap. Oh, yeah. Well, watch. There's something to do with Irish dancing. I'll give you that. Okay. See what happens. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Let me have a look and see. My best friend passed a year ago and she never comes through. Is she not ready yet to come forward? Right. Can I just explain something, Myra? Do you know when they're on the other side, they're very picky about who they choose as the medium to come through. If they don't want to come, if they don't like the look of the medium, they won't come through. Now, they've got choice. Yeah. Also, there's another point to this, is your grieving sometimes can sort of block the energy. If you've tried face-to-face with another medium, I always say take a photograph, because it helps the medium to get a stronger link, right? As I'm linking with you, I feel terribly, terribly sick. I can only give you what I feel when I'm going into your energy. And I feel I'm in either stomach and chest, as if did something collapse, burst, aneurysm, clot. There's something coming through here, but it's making me feel very, very sick, unless it was something, a part of a symptom that she had before. And I feel, wait a minute, I feel very dizzy. I feel very as if my head is swirling around, and I'm a bit sort of not conscious. So she could have been in and out. Her liver failed. That's why I'm can't see it, thank goodness. It's just, well, it's too low down. She was very sick the night before she died. She was also quite delirious. That's what I'm getting here, quite delirious, my darling. She's fine. She wants to let you know. I know we only got a short amount of time here, but she wants to let you know she is really happy where she is. Yeah. I just want to say that she sends her love, and I don't know if, right, okay, I'm not going to interpret this. She puts her fingers in her hair and she's thrown her hair back, and I don't know if the hair was an issue or whether she was she wanted it done. But she also wants to say that she needed to let go and go quickly. She felt it was the best thing. It's like, I don't want to hang around. She's bringing you flowers. Hang on. Where will I find the white carnations? She's bringing you I'll interpret that spiritually for the white as being purity, honest, innocence, that kind of thing. I've got white carnations. I also see white lilies, but I want to say carnations. But carnations about unconditional love, yeah, for you, right? And also there's a big thank you that she wants to give you because you were so important to her, right? Yeah, she had her moments, but she wouldn't have swapped you for the world. And don't change who you are either. But she does. I just want to say good night. You must have said good night to her. Good night, God bless. There's something to do with this that she's giving you as well. But she sends her love, her love. All right. Don't think she's not around you. She is, right? Very much so. Okay. Don't doubt it. And have you just moved? Yeah, soulmate. Have you moved the picture you've got of her? She just showed me a picture out in a frame and then moved it. So if your picture's moving, it's her. If you've moved it, then she knows, right? So don't doubt, all right? She's very much there, and she's over there well and happy. Lots of love. Mwah. That's so sweet. And thank you for your feedback. Thank you. You've got lots. I would say it's probably about 6-7 inches. I'm looking at one about that big in a frame. That's what I'm looking at, just to narrow it down. And it's in colour. Why did you say that? I'll give that to you. All right. Lots of love. Right. Okay. So, like I say, we've got 5 minutes. Let me have a look and see. Mel says, hi, Anne. Will I ever wear the dress my mum bought me, please? Will you ever wear the dress? Okay. See that? That says yes. Not just yet, but I'm in summer, so I don't know if it's a summer. Is it a summer dress, Mel? It's a wedding dress, and she isn't. It's a wedding dress, and she isn't seeing anyone. Well, as far as the dress is concerned. Oh, right. It's a wedding. I'm with you. Right. Okay. Yes. Right. So you will just give it up to the universe, and let them bring in who they need to bring in. You never know what's around the corner. Right. Myra said it's in the kitchen, the picture. 6 before. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. Right. Okay. So it's time to go. So let me just recap. Thank you for being here tonight. I've had a fabulous time. I hope you have too. I hope your messages made sense. Thank you for your feedback as well. I'm going to go and log on. Don't forget, we've got Robert Lee on Tuesday. We've got Psychic Chat, Valentine's Special. That's one we can't miss. With Sarah and John. And then we have John on Sunday as well. But if you go to the website here, asktheanswer.com, you will find all the information. Make yourself a Purple Hearts member if you haven't. And next time, if you go premium route, your answer comes up first. Your question, should I say, comes up first. So thank you to Myra. Thank you so much. I feel better now. I know she's happy. She is happy. And thank you to CG for saying it's a good show. I've enjoyed it always. I won't be here next week, but I'll be here the week after. So God bless. Take care. Wrap up warm because it is cold. And I'll see you all very soon. And thank you to Sarah as well for